Hey, it's Judd again. If you're just tuning into this video and you haven't watched any of the other ones, I'm trying to just walk through some of the stuff of what Central Student Ministries is going to look like. So right now I'm going to be talking about what's going on Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights we're going to be making a return to Echelon. If you've been tracking through with Central Student Ministries for a number of years, you'll be familiar with what Echelon is. If you're new, that's okay. I'm going to explain it to you right now. Basically, we have a number of different things that we do where we are trying to be really intentional about following Jesus together and digging into the person of Jesus together. But I recognize that that pursuit is something that, well, we never finish it. There's just always more that we can learn. There's always deeper ways that we can dig deeper into the person of Jesus. And so what I want Echelon to be a place is so that for students who really, really want to go deep and are able to commit to it, because I understand it is a big commitment, we want to be meeting consistently on Wednesday evenings to track through some things together, probably do some book studies together, just try to talk about more discipleship, following Jesus type stuff together. And really try to dig into that. So Echelon, there will be some applications kind of coming out that explain it all. Those will be coming really soon, so you can check those out. But there's kind of two, maybe three big pieces that I want to be have part of Echelon, and they each kind of have their own subcategories. But I want it to be about going deep. I want it to be about really, really, really digging into the person of Jesus and going deep with that. So what that involves, just different practices that we do together of reading the Bible, of prayer, of accountability, and just all these different pieces of what it can look like for you to be a follower of Jesus. So digging deep together. I also really want to hold a high bar in Echelon this year to leadership. And I think leadership, how I want to talk about leadership is in two different ways. I want to talk about it in the context of that you're in a position type of leading people. You're making some decisions, you're facilitating discussion, you're facilitating groups, you're facilitating a program, you're actually being someone who people look to lead them in a sort of a programmatic sense. I think some of what we're going to be doing on Friday nights and house nights is going to cater really well to that, of giving students an opportunity to lead some of those activities. Also, a lot of our students are involved in children's ministry at Central Baptist Church, so a place where they can be leading there. Also, just in school clubs, sports clubs, all that sort of stuff. So for students who are feeling like they could be people of leadership, we want to come alongside them and just help equip them and give them opportunities to do that. So there's that side of leadership, and then the other side of leadership is kind of a more intangible side of leadership. But I want to just say that for any follower of Jesus who is really trying to follow Jesus, it seems clear as we dig into who Jesus was that a piece of following Jesus is also leading other people in the direction of Jesus. So I don't want to... Yeah, so I think, so the other piece of leadership that I want to dig into is that if we are digging into Jesus, we want to be able to look around us and see how the people around us are being led in the direction of Jesus simply by the way we live our lives. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about digging into how we lead in such a way and just lead our lives, live our lives in such a way that people around us are seeing Jesus in and through us. So I think that's a really, really important piece of leadership that sometimes gets left out when we think of leadership as just people who make decisions and tell other people what to do. And I think for all of our students, no matter where they are at, they have an opportunity to lead in that way. So applications will be coming out for that in October or towards the end of September, and then we'll be starting that probably the third Wednesday in October. So if you're watching this later in the year, it's already started, but I do want to be really intentional about creating different on-ramps for that to happen as well. So if you're watching this later in the year and you want to be involved in Echelon, please come chat with me. So that's what Echelon is going to look like. Again, there's going to be kind of a application type thing that explains some of those things. So please tune into that. So that's Wednesdays.